Welcome back to the range with Yoke. It's cold and it is raining. But with that being said, as you can tell, we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range. We are at Immokalee Range and Gun Club. So if you're interested to get a little bit more information as to where it is that I shoot, check out the description and you'll get what it is that you need to know. But for this video here, I want to give a great big shout out and thank you to Sig for sending over the Sig Sauer P365 AXG-LEGION. Now, I had been watching this from afar, yes, from a distance. I just had never been able to get my hands on it. And I do want to thank them 100% for getting that to the channel because I did not have to reach too much further. So with that being said, let's just run through the box really quickly and I'll give you a little bit of the specifications and what it is that I like about it just at first sight. So as you know, it comes in a hard case and I love that 100%. And in your box, you obviously have your firearm. Your firearm is clear. Let me get you that nice visual of this beautiful 9mm. She is chambered in 9mm. But first, let's go through the box. We did preload the magazines. These are steel magazines and they are 17 rounds. Now, it looks like I was able to get the 17 in, but I'm not 100% sure. We will know for sure when we get to that line, so I'm gonna need y'all to keep count. So it comes with 3 17-round magazines. It comes with your sticker and your manual and all that good stuff. So make sure you review your box and everything that comes in with your firearm. So with that being said, let's jump straight into this. Let's just give you a quick little visual of how that looks with that magazine. Very, very nice. Let's drop that slide and make clear. So let's just run from the top to the bottom very quickly so that you can get a quick little, like I said, understanding of what it is that we have going on here. Now, as you can see here, we do have the X-Ray 3 day-night sights right here. We are running, this is the Romeo X. Now, this did come with the firearm and I am grateful. Again, thank you. So as you see it here is as such as they sent it. Did that make sense? Yes. So how this looks is how it came. All right. Now also, if you take a look right here, it also has your 2-port integrated expansion chamber for your recoil mitigation. And I enjoy that very much so with the macro. So I know this is going to be great. Now, it does have the optic ready slide as I showed here. And you do have your, not too aggressive serrations in the slide, but they are just enough aggression in that slide for you to go ahead and get you a nice firm, a nice tight grip for you to go ahead and rack that slide back. Your grips, these are your G10 chevron grips. Very nice. They have like a worn look to it. I like it. Almost looks a little dusty, but it looks good. I like it. And you have your X on here for, I guess that's your X macro Legion situation here. Now your functions on them are very standard. There is no safeties on here, but your slide release and your takedown lever are, in their standard spots as far as the 365s go. Now your trigger, you have a nice flat trigger on here. If this performs, which I know it probably would just perform a little bit better than the macro because it is the Legion line, I know the trigger is going to perform very nicely. Now you also have your not optics rail. This is your pick space for you to run your flashlight of your choice, red dot, whatever it is, laser beam, whatever it is that you choose to run, you can put that on there. It looks like a TLR7 should fit nice and snug on there for that extra look. That extra look, yeah. I don't know, I like it the way that it looks. That's why I didn't add anything to it. But she's very nice, she's slick, she's beautiful. And we have a whole lot of ammo to shoot through her. As you know, we do 100 rounds each, usually straight out of the box for my reviews. But today we are shooting something a little bit different. This is Scorpio 9mm 124 grain. I've never shot it before, but we are going to find out how, oh my goodness, look at my nails, how well it works. So with that being said, y'all, the only thing left to do now is what? Suit them up so you can send them downrange. All right. Still try to get over this little nasty cough that I brought home from SHOT Show. But yes, so very nice feeling in the hand. Magazine loads nicely, racks nicely. Now this is my first shot impressions. I have not shot this, but we are going to find out how she feels. All right, let's see. First shot. Wow. That is, I got a cramp in my hand. That is nice. That has nothing to do with my cramp. Woo! Wow. Now I know she's clear. Nothing in the magazine. I know I really enjoyed the macro. But I feel like this can be a good comparison video between the two. Now, what is it that's giving me this little bit more of a different feel, or a little bit leaning more towards this Legion? Is it the look? Is it this beautiful Legion gray? Is it the grip? Wow, that is nice. Definitely can take a spot in my lineup. Definitely can. She feels really good in the hand. Woo! I need some water. Jeez, that is nice. And the Romeo X, very nice as well. Very nice. I did not really play with it to see what the different functions were. It has a dot almost like with a halo around it. I typically don't care for that one, but that one I'm really not having an issue with that style of red dot. But as far as the pistol goes, whew, it's good. It's very nice. Let's make one thing clear before we go any further. Although SIG has sent this firearm over to the channel, that has no type of influence on my decision or on my review on this specific handgun. My review will always stay true 100%, doesn't matter who it came from. But I did feel like I owed it to you guys to let you know that this was sent over to the channel and that my review will always stay true and honest for you guys. But as far as this goes, we have a few more magazines to go, and then we'll have our final thoughts. But so far, what do you guys see? So far, look at that. So good, very nice. It just feels like it runs out so quickly. She is clear. We have another loaded magazine. and some. Whoa. I need some home remedies. Very nice. Straight out of the box is performing beautifully. What is that? Oh, I thought that was bird poop. The pistol is clear. Oh man, they said it's good luck though, right? Oh man. All right, so it looks like we may have one full magazine left, maybe one and some, and then I will give you my final thoughts on this 6-hour P365 AXG-LEGION. Woo! All right, so we got one and some left, and I will let you know. Now, I know I did not talk much about the trigger pull and all that, but that trigger reset is so nice. Can you hear that? Listen. It's nice and audible. Let me see if I do it with one hand. Trigger is beautiful. Very nice. As you can see, the recoil is, it does not have that super obnoxious recoil thanks to those ports in that side. Oh, dang. Man, but what an option. What a shoot. I mean, you want to just speed up those shots, but you don't want to cheat yourself out of that nice trigger pull. Wow. All right. So she is clear. There is no safety. And the magazines are empty. I must say, very, very nice. Nicely done. You're probably going to ask me, well, Yoke, what is the difference? Why should I get the Legion versus the macro? Why should I get the macro over the Legion over the Rose? What is the difference? What makes them now, I can tell you that each one of those firearms has its own personality and its own functions to where it can, you know, somebody can say, well, you know what, I enjoy the Legion more because of the grips. I enjoy the Legion more because of the trigger, or I enjoy the macro, whatever it is. But as far as this here goes, it's another clear check, she's clear. As far as this pistol here goes, the pistol performs very, very nicely. She feels really good in the hand. I think I enjoy the Legion grips by far. Have to be one of my favorite because they're not, although they're not rubberized, they have a rubberized aggression feel to it. I don't know if that makes sense, but it wants to feel like it's rubber, but it feels very nice in the hand. It's perfectly aggressive. It's not that sandpaper aggression, but it has that, I mean, it's not going anywhere. Once you get your grip on here, that nice firm master grip, that pistol is not moving. The slide racks very nicely, as I showed you. The trigger performs very, very beautifully. This Romeo X, at first I was a little unsure because for me, those carry red dots, the windows are a little smaller to where I really can't find it, or I find myself fishing for that red dot a little bit. But this window is, although it's small, it's very nice and clear. So this Romeo X would be something that I would consider on putting on, you know, some other one of my pistols. Now, another thing here too, with adding your red dot with your Romeo X, you are not losing your rear sight functions. So if you can see, you also have a raceway on your red dot to where you can still use your iron sights if you were ever to lose your battery. Now, another great thing about this here too is your battery, what is this, your battery door, we're gonna call that. You do not have to take the red dot off to actually switch out the batteries. They're right here on the side. And to me, that was another huge headache that I found myself running into with a few other brands, besides the ones that I found that were solar powered, that I didn't really have to switch out the batteries. So the fact that your battery option is not underneath your red dot is great. So all in all, the setup is beautiful. The setup works very nicely together. She feels good, she looks good, and this is definitely a go for me 100%. That 6 Sauer P365 AXG-LEGION, yes. Oh, and this, I don't know if I mentioned, this Legion Gray is also very, very nice. So yo gang, listen, what did y'all see? What did y'all think? How did y'all feel about the way that she performed? I feel like she did great. Let me know, drop that in the comments. Is this something that you would be interested in? Is there something that you can possibly be considering in adding into your lineup? Because again, this did such a great job. I wish I had 100 more rounds to just put through it and just, you know, continue to just work it. But we are going to, of course, I got to give you my first 1,000 rounds after this, and then we'll go ahead and start comparing this to some other pistols. And if you want to see this compared to anything specific, please let me know. Drop that in the comments. But yo gang, listen, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Y'all already know I love it when things work, but I love y'all for life. Peace.